yourselves for coming out. Thank you for coming. We got Chloe Radcliffe all the way from LA. She's in the back. Give it up for her. Yeah. We got a great show. We got a feature, a local. Ryan McKee's one of my favorites. Give it up for him. He's right back there too. Yeah. And to start this mess, you get a piece of white trash from Ashburn, North Carolina. That's me! Yeah! I go home every year, my grandma's boy. I cook my grandma's Thanksgiving every year. So I drove 3.5 hours. I got her Thanksgiving cooked. And we had this thing. The last 10 years, we've had the same conversation. I walk into grandma's house and she says this. She's like, just to let you know, I've got the air on for you. Guess the number on that thermostat.
77.
Higher. 80? Higher. 85 degrees. Grandma, we hope you're going to heaven, but it feels like you're training for hell. And my grandmother doesn't cook. It's a wild thing. I have a southern grandmother that doesn't cook. I have an Italian mother that's adopted, so I have no Italian relatives, and I have southern relatives that don't cook. That is the worst scratch-off of all time of a family. Like, that's a scratch-off that's already been used, lost, and put in your stocking for you to be disappointed about on Christmas Day. My grandma, she uses her oven as storage. There's just shit everywhere. There's a bag of like 5-year-old Doritos in a Ziploc bag. I didn't see it, and I lit it on fire 10 minutes into being at my grandmother's house. Her smoke detector is tied in to her alarm system, right? So smoke detector is going off, alarm system is going off. Grandma hasn't heard anything since Nam, so she's just standing there while everybody's at DEFCON 5, right? And then my dad's phone ringing, doesn't answer it. House phone ringing, doesn't answer it. So we had the fire department show up at my grandma's house 2 days ago. So if you think you had a bad holiday, ha-ha, got your beat. All right, cool. Let's try to warm up the mood with some reality. All right, yeah. Man. I'm Brad, I'm in my 40s, and I do construction, which means I am a felon. Yeah, you can always tell who make questionable decisions in their life by who's living in a beach town and driving around in the summer and see who's still working outside. It's me. You can just drive by my job site and be like, 1 little, 2 little, 3 little felonies, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little felonies, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little felonies. Holy shit, there's just 2 of you guys. What the P. Diddy is going on over here? To get into remodeling? This is crazy. What in the Carolina Beach is going on here? Does everybody go to Carolina Beach? We all know what that is? Yeah. And I'm white trash. That's like a bat signal for me, you know? Every time I'm driving over that bridge and I see that carnival ride, definitely built by somebody on methamphetamine, I know I'm gonna have probably a fucking pretty good time, you know? Maybe drink some Rumplemans, maybe hear some Creed too, you know? I've always wanted to meet Kid Rock. He's gonna be here. I used to have really long hair, and I never told anybody why I cut it. And that's because 2 years ago, a random redneck in Carolina Beach roasted me so good, I had to fundamentally change what I looked like as a person. That's a good burn. I used to have long hair. I used to look like Alanis Morissette in the shower every day. I wouldn't even tuck my dick back for authenticity, you know? Jagged Little Pill got a lot of use at that blue tube in the shower, you know? That's bigger. Heard some things. I was coming out of the water in Carolina Beach. I was feeling good, feeling felt. And all of a sudden that random guy's just like, hey man, you look like a Dollar General Aquaman. Oh, that's so good. Well, he doesn't have any teeth. What can I say to this guy? A heavily tattooed dude. Any tattooed people? All right, good to see the rest of your families. We're all still together. Good for you guys. Oh man, I love being a heavily tattooed dude. I'm sleeves, I'm all covered. I'm a psychopath. Yeah, I've looked like this for over 20 years, which means I've gotten to see like the culture on the tattoo community shift, right? Because back in the day when I'd walk into someplace, everybody would look at me differently. They'd be like, oh man, this guy's a badass. This guy's in a biker gang. And now I walk in somewhere and everybody's like, oh man, this guy is a barista. Or a line cook, or an Uber Eats driver, or a vape shop employee. You know, we're all the same guy. You ever seen Scooby-Doo where they take the mask off, it's just me? Ah, fuck. I think I love the questions tattoo people get more than anything. I love when they're like, did it hurt? And you're like, obviously, I'm broken. I look like I go to Myrtle Beach on purpose, you know? Like me and people from Ohio were like, that's a fucking beach right there. Oh, yeah. I love the ones too. They're like, do your tattoos mean anything? And I was like, yeah, I've got some really deep ones. This one on my arm I've had for a while. It says, bitches be trippin' in Italian. I got that tattoo when I was 19 years old. I Google translated bitches be trippin' in Italian, and then I tattooed that on my arm for the rest of my life. I miss that guy. He had balls. You know, I don't do shit like that. I had to Google something that had nutmeg in it in case I'm allergic the other day. Things have changed, man. You know what's also changed? Google, because that is not the correct translation that I have tattooed on my body from 21 years ago. I recently re-looked it up. Nope. You know what it says now? It says, bitch be fallen. I don't know if you've turned 40, but gravity is your mortal enemy in life. I have hit the ground a lot in the last couple of years. I fell on this stage at a sold-out show like 2 months ago, busted my ass in front of 160 people, and was like, man, I'm really glad I kept that tattoo. That's a good one. That's a good one. But I did find the answer to one of those questions that I wasn't ready for. They were like, do you regret any of the tattoos that you have on your body? And I have a giant pink cupcake tattooed on my ass, and underneath it says the word sweet cheeks. I'm a fun guy, okay? That's a good tattoo. Had that one for a long time. And then I went to jail. Oh, I'm a body wash guy, sir. We didn't have to worry about that. But I will say that I was popular. I'm going to say as a straight white guy, that is the best I've ever been treated in my adult life. It was like a 5-day med spa for me. If you ever see a good Yelp review on New Hanover County, that was me. Man, I hope everybody's having a good year. Year's winding down. 2025 has been like one of the best years of my career, best years of my life. I've gotten to travel a lot. The guy you're about to see, Ryan, he's a really good buddy of mine. We did shows in Arizona not too long ago. It is one of my favorite stories. Ryan and me, we were like, oh, you know, we're comics, we're on the road. So it's like, oh, my buddy's got an Airbnb, he's not renting out. We could just stay there. And we show up and it's just a couch in a garage. And I was like, well, I've seen porn. I know where this goes. Well, Ryan, I hope that couch pulls out, because I'm not going to. Yeah, also, does your buddy know what Airbnb even fucking means? Usually I gotta pay to do chores, not to have sex with a guy. But the best part about this whole story, he's about to introduce me to his buddy, and literally his hand is on the doorknob as we're about to walk in, and he turns to me and he says this, oh, hey, by the way, the guy you're about to meet, he doesn't have ears. What? What? You gotta give me more than 30 seconds before you say some shit like that to me that I'm about to meet somebody with a disability. Because I'm gonna stare immediately. And also I'm a comic. I want to say, that's like a dog with a treat on its nose. Like, oh, say something. And I'm just sitting there staring and I'm like, oh my God, keep it together. What do you think this guy does? I've been in his house 30 seconds. I just met this guy. I looked at him, no ears, just 2 holes, like a Shia LaBeouf movie. It was a cute Disney reference, and I like the ladies that got that. Thank you. That's what it was there for, those 2 people. Oh yeah, in 30 seconds into meeting this guy, fucking no ears. You know what he does? He puts on sunglasses. How? And as they're just gliding down his nose, I'm pretty sure I had a stroke. It's good to feel the right side of my body again. Guys, we on board? We having a good time? I'm just on fire. Just a fluffer, here to open you up. This next comic, he's a good buddy of mine. He tours the country. He's a writer on The Late Late Show with James Corden. He's an Emmy Award winner. Please give it up for my friend Ryan McKee, everybody.